A quick video update on Bitcoin, looking at macro levels and macro scenarios that could potentially play out. So we've got this higher time frame parallel channel idea that's been acting as confluence. So we got resistance here, we got resistance here, here and here. We got our key swing high at 25K, previous support, now turning into resistance. We got our current support at around 18K. And essentially what's been going on for about the past month is we haven't really been doing much, right? We've just been going sideways, had the mini rally here, failed to break out, now coming back down and trying to find support at this 18 to 19K range. Essentially what's going to happen is when this region does break, we are going to get some kind of volatile move, because the longer we spend time in consolidation, the more explosive the move is. And the question is, are we going to get a squeeze higher, or are we going to get a nuke from here? So say we were to entertain the bullish scenario and we get some kind of bear market rally. Is it possible that we do something similar to what we did in the January to March range, where we take out the previous high, create a higher high, get everyone excited, we all think we're breaking out, and then we nuke? What would that look like over here? Well, we could rally higher, take out this previous high, get everyone excited, and then nuke to lower lows. Obviously, we'd have resistance at this 22.5K region, 21.7K region, 20.7K region. But this is an idea and a scenario to keep in the back of our minds, because it could happen. And the safe conservative way to play this would be to wait for these stops to get taken out, right? Wait for these stops to get run, reclaim the level. This would be your long trigger, and enter on a reclaim of the level. Problem is, here are bearish confluences. We got higher time frame EMAs and moving averages pressing down on us. Taking the 2055 as an example, these acted as resistance here in June, failed to break out here, failed to break out, acting as resistance once again. So if we are going to see any kind of sustained move up, we would need to get these EMAs to curve upwards, reclaim, hold as support, and perhaps we could see a sustained move up or a rally. But until then, these EMAs are acting as resistance. The second bearish confluence that I do like would be the stock RSI, which is a momentum oscillator. And if you switch that on right now, what it's going to show you is that momentum is pointing towards the downside on the weekly time frame. This is something that is a cause for concern, and a reason I'm not necessarily favoring a bullish move at the moment, because every time this stock maxes out, we get pretty significant drops right after. Here, weekly stock maxed out, where were we? 64.69K. Drop right after. Maxed out stock, where were we? 48K. Massive drop right after. Where are we at right now? Maxed out stock. Could we hold here for a bit while price pushes up? Sure, but eventually this is going to reset. So what would make more sense, especially if you're investing for the long term or looking for heavy swing longs, would be to wait for this stock to get reset, and that's where I would go in heavy. We could potentially come down to this region here, right? Maybe create a lower low, and this would coincide with this stock being reset, and I would look to play a move higher. This would make more sense to me. But obviously, these are just bearish confluences, and there are bullish confluences too. So it's just about knowing where your triggers are and how to have good risk management and how to play the direction both ways. We got CPI coming out this Thursday. That could be a trigger for some volatility, but this region is going to break sooner or later, and we're going to find out relatively soon.